Have you ever felt like your PlayStation Portal setup just isn't good enough?
No! God, please, no! 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 No!
Today I'll show you the accessories that fixed a bunch of these frustrations for me, and they might do the same for you. If you don't watch until the end, you could miss out on some small upgrades that will make a big difference to your gaming experience. And wait until you see the final accessory, as it made a huge difference to gaming on the Portal. Now, do you wish you could be a bit more comfortable when playing your Portal for long gaming sessions and be a bit more accurate in your games, in particular first-person shooter games? I know I did when I first got the Portal, and it took me a while to get my hands on these, and it's such a simple upgrade which makes a huge difference. These thumb grips, honestly people, do not sleep on the difference these make by extending the height of the stick and also the surface area. These ones in particular are my favorite. I have tried a whole bunch of these. I've tried a whole bunch of cheap ones from Amazon. These ones are the best from dbrand, and they live up to the hype because there's actually two different textures on the thumb grip. There's a different texture around the edge of the thumb grip and then on the top, which is amazing for your grip, and also you don't lose grip when you get sweaty hands in those intense first-person shooter encounters. I'll leave affiliate links to everything I discuss in this video down below in the comments so you can get the best deal on all these amazing accessories. I've got these ones, the Portal color ones, on my Portal right now, and then you can get the sleek black if you want to just go for that really stealthy, understated look. And big shout out to dbrand for sending me these to check them out. Hashtag gifted. Now, if you were like me, you had your long gaming session on the Portal, you had a great time, then you decided to set it down somewhere and go to bed. You got up the next day and the battery was dead. Hey, that rhymes. I'm a poet and didn't even know it. But yeah, your battery's dead the next day, you pick it up for a gaming session, and now you need to turn it off or you need to plug it into charge. Well, we can solve that with this next accessory. My little home for my PlayStation Portal, when I'm not using it, is this dock, which I absolutely love. Well, why do I love this so much? Well, look how nice and sleek it looks. It doesn't take up a ton of room on your desk or beside your bed, your setup next to your telly, whatever. It looks super smart, and you know, it matches the Portal perfectly, the nice clean white aesthetic. There's also an RGB ring light right around the base, which you can see. They're glowing all the different colors. And if you want to customize the stand a little bit and don't have the colors rotating all the time, there is a little button you can press, and if I can turn it around here so you can see, press that and you can change the colors of the RGB lights to whatever you want it to be to suit your mood or your setup or whatever. But the big benefit of this is it is a charging dock, so it's charging the Portal while it's sitting in it. So then when I'm ready for a gaming session, you just lift it off and boom, you're ready to go. USB-C, it just lines up nicely. It's actually curved as well, so it fits the shape of the Portal, and there we go. Clicks in and we are charging again. You can see the charging logos appeared. You want it off, boom, lift it off, and away we go. I'll leave links to this one down below so you pick up the right one, because this is really good and it's pretty cheap. So it's well worth picking up for your Portal, so you can avoid getting up, wanting a gaming session, and your battery is dead. If you like to keep things super clean on your setup, there is actually a version of this dock which also charges your Dualsense controller at the same time, which I'll also leave a link down to in the description in case that is better for you, having the two things charging at the one time instead of having them both charging in different places. That way you are always ready to game, whether it's on the Portal, on the go, or on your PlayStation 5 using your Dualsense controller. Speaking of powering your PlayStation Portal, this time when you are out and about and you run out of juice, what are you going to do? Well, you can't get to your dock because your dock is at home, but you need some more power for your Portal. That is why I massively recommend a battery pack. If you take this traveling anywhere, trust me, get one of these. I'll leave links to my favorite ones down below. This one I swear by. You can press the button, you can see it's only got like one bar left, but this can charge the Portal a couple of times, which is fantastic. It charges via the USB, and you plug it in via USB to charge this as well. So if we just get the cable here, wrong way round, plug them both in, and here we go. You can see it is charging. What's not to love? Super simple, can get you out of a tight squeeze. Plug this in even when you're playing it and it will charge it in the background. It's a really simple and handy accessory for those of you that are out and about playing your Portal on the go or taking your Portal on vacation. It is really, really handy. On the topic of traveling with your Portal, at first when I took this out and about, I would just toss it in my backpack. And then I got a little bit worried about it. As you can see, it is a sturdy, well-made bit of kit, as most Sony hardware is, but the screen is massively exposed and these sticks stick out a fair bit. You'd worry about them getting caught, broken or cracked, and the screen cracked. I was like, just didn't feel right, you know, in a bag loose with other stuff in there, which could damage it. So that is why you must 100% pick up a really good travel case to protect this, and I recommend this one from Orsley. I picked this one up off of Amazon, and the thing that's cool about this, as well as it being a nice, super sleek white and black setup, which matches the Portal perfectly, and it comes in multiple other colors. I'll leave some of the other colors on screens and links down below to all of them so you can get one which suits your style and taste. But you open this up and it's got super nice, you can see that like furry, I don't even know how you describe that, but it's a nice furry inside to protect your Portal. You've got the little flap here to protect the screen, and then you can velcro that as well, so it holds it in place, which is fantastic. And you've got your zip up here to keep your cables. Now this is just such a lovely place to keep your Portal. If we just throw it in to show you how it fits, so like that, you then put that down to protect the screen, put the Velcro up, get your cables in there in the little zip pocket. Carry case, you are good to go. You can throw this anywhere, toss this in your bag, and it will protect it. It's a nice hard plastic shell, and you can actually wipe it clean as well, which is pretty good. So the PlayStation Portal's screen is absolutely beautiful. It is an 8-inch LCD screen, which absolutely pops and is just the star of the show with this device. That is why you do not want to get any scratches, scrapes, or cracks. If you've got cracks on this, it could be game over for your Portal. That is why it's not worth risking it, and I recommend you pick up one of dbrand's screen protectors, which are absolutely fan-freaking-tastic. Big shout out again to dbrand for sending me this to protect my Portal. Thank you very much. But you get this amazing package here, which comes with 2 screen protectors, which I've got mine on the Portal right now, but these are solid. Like, honestly, they are really solid. That's going to protect your screen big time. And you get some wipes to clean the screen before you put on the screen protector. And then you get this little tool as well, which none of the other ones I've seen. I've bought a whole bunch from Amazon before and they get all bobbly and start to flake off. This little tool makes sure you get the screen protector on perfectly with no bubbles, so it lasts for the long haul and protects your device. When you're out and about, when anything touches the screen, it is just a must-have. You do not want to damage the screen on your Portal. Trust me. Now this next accessory is a game changer, and one which will help you if, like me at the very start when I got my Portal, you are struggling with grainy gameplay and connection dropouts when you're trying to stream your games from your PlayStation to your PlayStation Portal. Now this is kind of 2 parts, so let me explain right now. Part 1 is I have got an Asus gaming router here. This is a Wi-Fi 6 one. I thoroughly recommend it. It won't break the bank, but it is fantastic. But that might not be enough. So in certain parts of my house, the connection would drop off and I would get either really slow pixelated gameplay, or it would just completely drop off and say the connection has been lost to your PlayStation. So I was like, oh, this is super annoying. That's why I initially bought this, thinking I'll upgrade to the Wi-Fi 6 router, give me a bit better range. It's got, you know, you want to be on the 5 GHz band as well because it has further range for your Portal. And I thought that should solve it, but it didn't solve it everywhere. And I was like, how can I fix this so I don't have any black spots in my house? That is where this bad boy enters the equation. So when you buy one of these, so this is actually called the Asus RP AX58 AX3000 dual band Wi-Fi 6 range extender / AI mesh extender. That's the key bit, AI mesh extender. You can buy this and then turn this into a mesh Wi-Fi network for your house, which means it's the same, network connection, the same password and stuff. But as you move throughout your house, your portal or any of your other devices will connect to the nearest node. So if I'm in an area where the black spot used to be, this is now plugged in there. No more black spot. It just connects like flawlessly as if I'm connected to the one internet network in my home. Now this thing was so good that I actually bought a couple of these so I have full coverage throughout my house and out in my garden, so I can play my portal anywhere absolutely flawlessly. This is a must-have if you have problems with connecting to your portal in your house. Maybe your house has thick concrete or brick walls. Maybe your router or your current network is not very good in your home. This would be a big upgrade, and it is actually a lot cheaper than buying some big, huge, mesh network for your house. I recommend you check this out. I'll leave links to both of these as you might be interested. Remember, this will work with any Asus router, any Wi-Fi 6 router. It's well worth checking out, and you can then manage and control everything via an app on your smartphone. It is really simple, and it's just a well worth upgrade, is what I'm trying to say. I think I've said that enough. You get the point. Now, if you're looking for even more tips and tricks for better performance and to get more out of your PlayStation Portal, we've got you covered with these videos on screen right now. Check them out.